Welcome to episode 44 of They Call Us Journeymen here on YouTube. I don't think we're going to get sacked. We've got 6 points of the 10... No, we haven't. I'm telling you a lie. We've got 7 points from the 10 required out of the first 3 games of the 5. So we need 3 points out of the last 2. Both games, though, are tough opposition. We've got 10th and 7th in the league, respectively. So, not easy games, but in current form, you never know, we might just save his job and push on. In other news, we're not far off playoffs. Couple of wins here, we could be well away. So, it might be one game even this episode. It might be 2. We've got a couple of new songs for a couple of players as well. So, should be a good one. Let's see how we get on. Right then, so let's have a look. Since you last joined us, you saw the magnificent 4-1 win against Ashton United at home. We followed that up with a 1-1 draw at home to Kettering. How we did not win this game, I will never know. We were absolutely dominant in every area. 32 shots, 17 on target. We created chance after chance. A mistake from Winterbottom. It were a simple free kick, really. Didn't deal with it. He palmed it out, and their winger just popped it in. But we followed that up with a commanding 2-0 win away at Blythe. We were 7th in the league when we took them on. That were a big result. Looking at the league table, we're on 22 points. We're 4 points off Southport. Southport will be the game that we will need to save our job against. Failing, if we fail to get a result against these today, against Hell's... Is it... I don't even know how you said that. Is it Hellzowen? Hellzowen? I'm sorry if you live there. I really am. I just don't know what I used to even say it. So yeah, that's that. In other news, I think everything is looking pretty good with no injuries. And of course, the Hellzowen game has been postponed due to a waterlogged pitch. So, what's that mean for the video then? Probably should have done that before I did the intro to the video. We've got an FA Cup 3rd round qualifying game, which you really don't. FA Trophy 3rd round qualifying game, which you're really not bothered about seeing, are you? Because, yeah, FA Trophy. So, what's going to happen now is, I'm going to play that game, Barton Rovers, and I'm going to come back to you when it's time for, however you say that name again. So, give me 2 minutes. Let's hope we don't pick up any injuries. And we'll be back for that one. Right then, sorry about that. So, we are back. And here we are then. So, it's Altrincham versus Hellzowen. We're going for that. That's what we're going for. I'm sure you can correct me if I'm wrong. Just to let you know, we did win that last game. 2-1. Couple of strikes from Nick Green, but an absolute worldie from one of their players, which put a bit of pressure on towards the end. And Dante Hull did get sent off, so that's not good. We now face the prospect of 2 games in a few days, 2 games in 4 days. We have to win one of these 2 games to stay as the manager of Altrincham, so let's hope we do it at home. They're both home games, and I will show you the team, which I haven't done before pushing that. So our team today is going to be, Winterbottom in goal. A back 4 of Ashton Hall, Will Evans, Max Dyche and Jake Kenyon captain. Ramshaw and Wolfer in the midfield with Regbar on the right, Major on the left, and a front 2 of Gary Medine and Roman Burrell. They're playing a 4-5-1. Obviously we look the more attacking side, but we've got to go for it. We've got to win the game. I've been aggressive with him lately, and it seems to be working, so we're going to continue that trend. A great opportunity to show that they can prove the critics wrong, which I'm praying to God that they can. We will just pause because obviously I went through that last game a bit quicker than I would this, so that is fine. And here we go then, we kick off in this big game down at Moss Lane. Cameron Jerome's not happy about the pitch. Cameron Jerome knows where to go. In my opinion, it's the same for both teams. We haven't got the luxury of, do you know what I mean, a carpet of a pitch, but we play to our strengths, and it's going to be Jake Kenyon to whip in. Left-footed. Medine gets an header on goal. Unfortunately, it's just saved by their goalkeeper. Blythe have raced into a 2-0 lead. We've got a game in hand now as well, so lots of positives really, as it's not long, but Ramshaw does well with that, and it's back to Winterbottom, who will take his time and knock long upfield towards Regbar. Ashton Hull will pick it up. It's down the channel towards Medine. Medine can't quite get there. Regbar though closing down. Ramshaw's won that. Wolfer back to Ramshaw. Medine, Regbar, nice little play on the edge of the box. Regbar beats his man. The shot is blocked, and their keeper claims quite simply. Quite a quiet start, but you know what I mean, let's ease his way into it. Jake Kenyon knocks it along. Roman Burrell wins a flick. Nobody there though. As Ramshaw closes down well and forces them back towards their goalkeeper. Medine closes the goalkeeper down, and really, their keeper left it a bit late, but we tidy up again. Will Evans now knocks the ball long into Roman Burrell. Takes a lovely touch onto his right foot. He's offside. He didn't look offside, but it's flagged and given. But we are causing them some problems. Jake Kenyon, what a weird camera angle. Whips in left-footed again. Evans, Will Evans and Roman Burrell has scored the goal. It's not offside. I thought there may have been an offside in there, but it doesn't look like there is. And as Roman Burrell just scored the goal that saves his manager's job. It's a good header from Will Evans. Burrell stood near the goalkeeper, flicks it in. Keeper no chance. 1-0 Altrincham. That's a big, big goal. That moves us up to 11th, and 11th even, and we have got another corner. Jake Kenyon again to whip in left footed. Wolf is coming on the back post, can't quite get there. We've got to stop the counter. We don't. Right. Ramshaw's across. No stupid foul. He's beat him. Winterbottom makes a good save. It will look straight at him. It kind of went through him, but fortunately goes out for a whatever they call corner. And Will Evans nods away there. But fortunately, we survived that little counter-attack. But it's been a positive start from us. We're dominating on shots on target and possession again, so it's all positive. And hopefully we can just hold out to half-time now as Roman Burrell goes back to Ramshaw. Into Jake Kenyon, knocks it long up to Burrell. Major now, Jaden Major cuts inside. Attacking the... Oh, it's a good strike. It's a good strike. It's just wide, unfortunately, from Major. Could have given us a 2-goal cushion, but didn't. But you'd have to say, after this first half, we are pretty happy with all that. We will be passionate in what we are saying. I am very pleased with that, which I certainly am. Because you could save me job, lads. But we're building something here. Jake Kenyon plays it clever off his man and wins us a throw-in. I'm not bothered if we do not have another highlight for the rest of this half. Because I'm genuinely now quite happy. If we can get 3 points here, that takes the pressure off and having to worry about if we lose this game, maybe his last. Now, this is a chance though. Major Burrell's gone out towards left. Major's took another stride. And it's quite disappointing, this game so far for Jaden Major. He's had a couple of strikes that's gone well wide. And he's on a 6.3, and I think we're going to give him till 60 minutes. He's back up to a 6.4 after saying that. He heard me threaten him. But they do have a free kick on the edge of the box, which they've hit, and it's blocked well. We're out. They've got a man open. Oh, and Ashton Hall. Fortunately, none of their forwards really got in on that. But it were a bit of a moment of panic, as we will now look to make a substitution. And I think it's going to be Jaden Major's got to come off, and Dan Mooney will come on the left-hand side of the midfield. And Ashton Hall now with the throw-in back into Regbar, back to Ashton Hall, knocks it in long. Burrell! Oh, and I would like another goal. I would like another goal here. As they knock up towards halfway, it's back to the full-back and all the way back to the goalkeeper. We look like we've got a good shape about us at the moment. It must be said as they knock one long. Will Evans doesn't quite win the header, but Max Deitch! Oh, my word! Oh, you parrot! Oh, you can't say that on YouTube. Max Deitch makes a big, big error there. Massive error. And then gives the ball away. He's having a mare. Will Evans, though, wins it. Come on, boys, now. We've got to show some character as Wolf goes into Medine. Reg Bar, get your son down there, Ramshaw. He has got himself down there. Reg Bar now. Beats his man. Can he put a cross in? He can. Burrell, it's the bar. Oh, and he's cleared off the line. Oh, right then. We've got a game on his hands as Ashton Hall wins that header. And they smack it across towards the left. I have got another idea in my head, substitution-wise, but Wolf picks that up but loses possession straight away. Oh, it's a sickener that. It were a nothing ball and all. Doing again, but Winterbottom covers it, recovers it well this time. But that were a disappointing goal to concede. I think we can all be sure with that. But Roman Burrell is in, and Roman Burrell gets his second of the game. 12th goal of the season. It's another one again. You saw it in the last video. It's a long ball straight down the middle. And Roman Burrell has got the pace and the technique to bring it down and just slot it past their goalkeeper. And I'm a little bit more relaxed again as Winterbottom goes long again. This time Dan Mooney flicks it on and they head it back towards their goalkeeper. Great, these pressure games, aren't they? Ashton Hall wins the header. They've got an overload down this side though. Ashton Hall's had to go out and oh, that's a cracking tackle, son. And Reg Bar now sprinting into their half. Nearing their 18-yard box. Can he? Oh, he's penalty! Referee! What's going on? Gary Medine's had a good strike. Surely that's a penalty. Jake Kenyon knocks in. Medine headed over. But come on, man. In a pressure situation like this, we could have done with a penalty there. And now they've got a corner. They've whipped it in. Winterbottom claims it well. Can we spring him? Can we? Winterbottom looking right and left. He doesn't look like he's got a runner on, but he's gone long again. This time to nobody in particular. And it's back towards their goalkeeper. But 2-1, 15 minutes to go at home. There may be a point in which we switch this to a little bit more cautious, but not at the moment. But Roman Burrell is in for his hat-trick. Oh, and he probably should have scored. Oh, and he's... Medine, come on. Reg Bar. Go on, son. Go on, son. That's it. Keep the pressure on him. I mean, it would have been a fortunate goal, that, but shame Burrell couldn't stick away his hat-trick. Wolfie now in the middle. Ramshaw. Back to Will Evans. Will Evans is not the man we want on the ball, as seen there. But Reg Bar, can he win it? He can't. Will Evans does well. Does very well. Reg Bar now. Ashton Hall's overlapping. Whips it in right footed. It's fell to Dan Mooney. Burrell! Roman Burrell scores a hat-trick! Unbelievable. That could just have saved our job, that hat-trick. Absolutely brilliant. Overlapping, Ashton Hall whips it in. Dan Mooney, clever little pass in. And Roman Burrell from all of 10-12 yards just has to stick it away and does superbly. And that should, by all means, unless anything mad happens, which could happen because it is us. Ramshaw, brilliant. Back to Mooney, who will sprint away down this right hand side. Dan Mooney. He could probably chase that, but he's gone out for a throw-in. And we will now be making changes as soon as this highlight finishes. Ashton Hall, very good game. You've sensed that some of these young lads, such as, I mean, Dycher's obviously had a mare with that mistake that nearly got me sacked. But we'll not hold it against him. But some of these players now are really starting to look like players. And that, oof. Reg Bar, good tackle. That's it. We're playing well. We've got them playing. It took us a while, but we've got them playing. Ramshaw goes into Max Dyche. Knocks it towards Mooney. Can't win the header. And now these will have another attack. Well, they won't. Medine, he's knocked it into Burrell. Burrell's through 4 for the game. Could be, but doesn't quite pop it away. But that will be the time to just start ringing the changes. Gary Medine will come off for Henderson. We'll have that for a couple of minutes and then I think we'll just run it down probably 87, 88 minutes. We'll bring Cullen on for Wolf and that should do it as Jake Kenyon knocks a long one towards the back stick, but their goalkeeper claims it well. And then smashes up towards halfway, but Ashton Hall is there again. And I think, no daft now, lads. There's going to be a time to change it to cautious. And I think that this is that time. So we'll just drop it back to cautious now. Hopefully see this game out. Jake Kenyon, cool as a cucumber. And it's obviously not worthy of a highlight, but good defending that from Jake Kenyon. 90 minutes is now up. So Ramshaw will be coming off. And Ray Cullen will be coming on. And that, ladies and gents, should tick us up towards full time. But we've just got this corner to deal with. It's whipped in. Headed towards goal. Winterbottom saves. Winterbottom is now happy to stay at the club as well, which I'm glad about because he's my #1 goalkeeper. He's probably the best goalkeeper I've had during this save, so I'm happy with that. Roman Burrell produced a performance there that is absolutely superb. I will passionately tell him how pleased I am with that performance because I am buzzing with that performance. It must be said. Now, hopefully, when we go back to the menu, we should have something that says, yeah, you fulfilled your promise. Have we not? I'm not bothered what Cameron Jerome says. I really couldn't care less. Right. All I want to know is just before we go to as lovely end screen as we do, all I'm wanting to see is that you have reached your points target. And that's all I want to see. And then we can leave it there. This is the slowest save game in the world. God, innit? Ain't it slow? There we go. And that's nearly done. Come on. But yeah, I can't see that we could have asked for a better performance there, really. Apart from that sort of issue at the bike, they never had a prayer, really, did they? They didn't have a real glorious chance. So we're not too fussed. Are we not? Are we not talking about? Do you know what I mean? That I've just got this points target. Are we not bothered about that? Reach your points target. I've done it, Anna. 1 game left. I think I've done it. So we're going to take that as I've done it and my job's safe. We're going to take that as that. So if you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and subscribe for more Football Manager videos. And yeah, we will see you next time. See you later.